right, so I'm part of the You and Me challenge, and I've brought up the what I'm supposed to do here. And part of the You and Me challenge is I'm going to send 6 items to my partner, and this should fit in a standard letter envelope. So not the business size, which is about this big, but a letter size, you know, typical letter size envelope. So I'm supposed to include paper, such as scrapbook, painted book text, etc., textured paper, burlap, cardboard, etc., embellishments such as buttons, brads, you know, and anything that I put in there has to be flattened. So like the brads, I'd have to flatten the ends, and I'll show you what I'm going to do in a minute. Fiber, ribbon, burlap, twine, string, tape, which would be washi tape or colorful masking tape, words, and then once so then I'm supposed to send these items, and then I'm going to receive items from my partner, and I'm supposed to create 2 index cards of art. One for me and one for my partner is what I'm getting. And there's going to be at least 3 of these items sent to you. The rest is for you to keep. Okay, we're looking for a 2-week turnaround. Please send the created index card back to your partner within 2 weeks of receiving your supplies. So what I'm getting is that I'm supposed to send the supplies. She's going to make hers. She's going to send me her supplies. I'm going to make mine out of her supplies. And whatever's left over, I get to keep. So basically, I'm putting the package together, and then when I receive mine, you will see what I will create with them. So I'm supposed to send her 2 index cards, right? So I got my 2 index cards. I buy the blank ones just because I like them better. That way they don't have to worry about the lines or anything. And I'm going to gather the rest. All right, so I'm going through my letters. So it says paper, which could be scrapbook or painted book text, etc. So I got some painted. It's like scrapbooking paper, but it looks like a record-keeping thing, and it's got marks on it. So I cut those to the size of the index cards. Okay, so I've got those. That's on my checklist. And then next is textured paper, burlap, or cardboard. So I decided instead I was going to use some of this. It's drywall tape. See it? So I'm going to use that. Okay, and then it says embellishments such as buttons, brads, blah, blah, blah. So I've got some stamps. Okay, I've got some buttons. And I am including some of my flowers in it. And I'm adding a whole thing of tape, of washi tape. I had done these for somebody, and then I never sent them out. So I'm going to include those. And let's see. I'm thinking I should add a little bit more of painted paper. So instead of painted paper, I'm going to add this. I don't know what it is. Somebody sent me this in some Happy Mail, so I'm going to tear this in half like this, and I'm going to include 2 pieces of this. And then it says word clippings or from magazines or stuff like that. So I decided I was going to include, okay, so I'm going to, some words, right? So here's my very disorganized word drawer. So I'm just kind of going to look through some of these and see what I could send as far as words are concerned. I'm going to include some brads. Alright, Alright, so I have some brads, and I found these paper clips that I like, so I'm going to include those, and I'm going to take out a couple of brads or so. These ones will have to be flattened. Now, you know what? I don't like these so much because they're kind of hard to flatten. Yeah, I'm going to look for another one. Alright, so I'm putting everything into the envelope, the standard size envelope, and then it's going to get mailed off to my partner. So I hope you enjoyed this. And stay tuned for the next chapter. Once I receive my stuff from her, hopefully then she'll receive mine. And then we'll do the swap and everything, and you'll see my process. Hi everyone, it's Ann from Annalise Creates, Annalise Creations. I just got my You and Me envelope from Christine Stahl. And it's pretty stuff. I've learned to cover everything up. She sent a really pretty late label, see? So I'm going to set that aside. Then she sent me another one here behind the postage. Okay. And then I'm going to turn it over and look at the pretty prints too. I might use all of that on the cards. So let's open it up. And I've gone over the requirements, which I will include in the beginning of the video. And I'll also include in the description Cindy Utter's YouTube channel for this challenge, as well as her Facebook group. Cool. Oh, bingo chips, old bingo chips, and I just dropped one on the floor. Here it is. I was going to say I'll find it later, but here they are. Okay, so she sent me some bingo chips. See these? Pretty cool. Different colors. I remember playing with these as a kid. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to set those aside. Then she sent me some washi tape. And she sent me, oh, very cool. So some nice lettering, some vintage paper from an old cookbook. Oh, how cool is that? Reminds me of my mom's old cookbooks. Very cool. And then she sent some really cool, a very cool mesh type fabric, but that was cut into a leaf. See that? Isn't that cool? And then so I have to figure out how I'm going to make these. One's for me, one's for her. And yeah, so I'm going to get started. So enjoy my process. And I think I'm going to get some of my own stamps and maybe stencils out for this. Maybe some stencils. I'm going to get a couple of my favorites out. I like these. I got these a while ago and I loved them. Okay, I'm going to use this Andy Skinner stencil. I forgot the name of it, from Deco Art. Don't remember the name of it, but I might use that. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Although I kind of like the fact that she put stamps on her envelope, I think I might incorporate that into the onto the index card. Too worried how the paint's going on at the moment, because I'm going to fix that in the end. I honestly do not really know where I'm going with this. It's just kind of coming along. see I've painted it. Because I'm going to have some wording, but I may not even use these words. They're too big for that. I may either stamp them or cut out some other words. Alright, so I'm going to use these bingo chips as the centers of these flowers. So I'm going to get some tacky glue out. It does dry clear once it's completely dry. Alright, so I'm not quite done yet. So she sent me these pretty tag, okay, or stickers or whatever, label. So I'm going to cut it into a strip. I'm going to use this as the stem. So I'm trying to incorporate as much of it as I can. So it's going to go on there like that. See that? Okay. And I'm going to cut the edge off in a minute. Actually, I'll do it now because I need the other part for it. And it doesn't have to be perfect because, you know, the imperfections make it what it, you know, make the card, I think. Okay. So there's that part. And then she sent me these pretty washi tapes, so I think I'm going to add some of that to this. And I'm going to go over part of it, the flower as well with this. I'm using the decoupage napkin matte medium in the matte. I like it because it's a little bit thinner than like decoupage or Mod Podge kind of thing. Mod Podge does come in different brands. Oops, I just accidentally put Aleene's glue down. Oh, real smart, Anne. Oh well, you know what? Actually, this is going to need some glue. So, because it just keeps coming undone. So I guess there was a reason for me grabbing the Aleene's glue. That's the problem. I did mark these bottles, squeeze bottles, but yeah. Okay, well it's going to dry clear anyways, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, that wasn't really great, Anne. Okay. All right. I'm going to trim the edge off of this piece of the drywall tape that I have. And then I'm going to outline the background with some paint pens. Some depth by adding ink around it, and I'm using the StazOn ink. And because it was curling up, normally I wet the back of these, but I didn't this time, so I'm just going to have to put these under a paperweight overnight so that they flatten out. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I shall see you next time. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I will see you next time. Toodles, take care. Have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever time of day it is. Bye. Toodles.